Tucked away in the northeastern part of the Czech Republic is the Moravian Silesian region. And here you will find 20 kilometers of happiness in the shape of a narrow gauge railway from Tremesna to Osoblaha. After significant struggles and replanning, construction of this line was finally approved in January 1898 and begun in the spring of the same year. The first train ran on December the 14th, 1898 and was welcomed with a great ceremony in Osoblaha. One of the unique features of this line is the routing. It boasts 102 curves, even in places where it could have been much more straight. Rumour has it that the curves extended the length of the line, which made funding much more likely. Probably the real reason was the effort to avoid all gradients and to follow the contours of the land, thus keeping the costs lower. It was actually construction costs that lay behind the decision to have a narrow gauge railway rather than standard gauge. So funding seems to have always been an issue in one way or another, but luckily for us, the line is still alive and well, and on weekends in the summer is a fun outing for one and all.
Chyba nic nie zmieni. To jest jakaś sensowna restauracja.
Arriving at Osoblaha, also known as Hotzenplotz, you'll find that a surprise awaits you. No, not so much the delicious food in the railway shed, but in the main building. There you'll find a small exhibition of the railway line and of the history of rail in Bohemia and Moravia. You'll also have the chance to buy souvenirs. But here, to my amazement, sat such a skilled craftswoman. I had never seen anyone practicing the art of lace making. I remember standing there, being transfixed, as I watched her small, deft movements of the lace and the pins, and how recognizable shapes and forms appeared, as if by magic. So if you really want to treat yourself, get on the train. It runs weekends in the summer, and I promise you, you'll have a great time, a real hezký den. Enjoy!